Hey, and welcome to Sometime Talk with Kyra. LOL. Um, because we out and about, and when I film podcast episodes, LOL, I will be filming them in my wonderful, wonderful car, and hopefully the episodes will go for at least like an hour or like 30 minutes. So like an hour or half an hour. But bro, this is so weird. Like, I'm just talking. I don't know. It seems so weird to me. But hello, welcome to Sometimes Talk with Kyra. So here, since it says Kyra and not Jordan Lee is like, it's me, but like it's more of my professional side, my my stage name, LOL. But when it's Kyra, like, you're getting a real deal. Like you see how I'm looking busted and dusty right now? Vaseline on the face, like I'm finna go and fight some bitches. Yeah. You're gonna get the raw and authentic Kyra. So, yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. I truly do not know what we're gonna talk about today. Like, this is just my introduction, my episode, my first episode. So I really don't know. Today when I was waking up, so like I've been trying to get my life in order because I am a writer, author, screenwriter, all of the writing parts, aspects. Yes, that is me. And I have a blog, LOL. Go check out my blog. It's you'restillpretty.com. YOURPURTEE.com. Go check that out. I have some interesting pieces on there. I just posted my love letter from last year on there. I'm gonna write another one. I'm gonna write one every year, and it's basically just gonna be like, it's gonna be like an update on like my journey of like loving myself, basically, I guess, or like coming to terms with like just who I am, because I am non-binary. I've been non-binary since my senior year in high school. But when I was in high school, I never just like, it was never like a, don't call me a girl. I'm a person. I'm non-binary. They, them. It recently happened like sometime last year when I was like, okay, I need everyone to stop calling me a girl, because I'm not a girl. Like, I don't know. It's not that I had a problem with being a girl, or like I just had this calling to not be to identify as something else. It mainly started just from like, me having my homophobic parents, and my mom being like, she's just such a wonderful character. But she was like, she said, no, that's for boys to wear, not girls. And like that, like gender roles piss me off so bad, because it's like, bro, gender is a social construct. Okay, it's just like race. Like, we're being divided into these categories because of stupidity, basically. But that's neither here nor there, bro. I started saying that, like, I've started hearing that more and started saying it since I was working at Chick-fil-A. And like, I think that was the first time I almost got fired. LOL. Y'all, I've started watching this show. It's called Grease, The Rise of the Pink Ladies. Yo, it is so freaking good. And oh my gosh, I got so scared that they weren't finna like add a black person to the cast. When they brought Hazel out in that third episode, and she had the fucking Howard University flag in the background, yo, I was fucking excited as hell. You telling me, hold on, we get a black character and she's woke, and she like black as fuck, bro. Howard, HBCU, girl, bro. I was so freaking excited watching it. Like, I said, yo, are you for real? Like, you dead ass right now? And she a fucking geek and a nerd. Like, go off, big brains. Like, man, y'all need to get into that show. Like, that shit is good. Okay. It's really good, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm loving, oh my gosh, I'm loving the slow burn between the main character and the Hispanic girl's brother. Because I forgot. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know nobody's names. Her name is Jane. I don't know his name. I don't know his sister's name. I only know Hazel and Jane. Not going to lie. Oh, did I tell y'all it's raining? But like I was saying, like, I am non-binary, and I don't know, it was just one day, like, I was at work, and like, I kept being like you hear stupid things like, girls shouldn't do this, girls shouldn't do that, or LOL, a woman is doing it better than you. I don't know, like, that, like, probably is, like, endearing for, like, somebody else, but not me. And I think it's only because it's not endearing for me because I don't identify as a woman. I identify as a non-binary queer person. So, yeah. I don't think I have to say queer because I'm queer, like, I'm queer within itself. No, because I've come a long way with being queer. Like, I've had, like, hella insecurities. Like, I don't know, for a moment I was like, am I really gay or like queer because I like both genders? But that's the thing. That is the thing. Like, gender is not gender, my bad. Sexuality, it's the right word I'm using, right? Sexuality is a spectrum, I think, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's a spectrum. It's like, you're not gonna know who you are. You're still learning. That's the whole part of being queer. So yeah, like, you don't have to, I have to tell myself that I have to be hard on myself because maybe tomorrow I'll be gay. Maybe the next day I'll be straight. Maybe the day after I'll be bisexual. And then just in all of that, I bask in being non-binary. So I don't know, because then it raises the question of me being non-binary. So that doesn't mean I really can't be bisexual or straight or gay because I don't identify with a gender. So I would just be queer. Let me just fixing like my own sexuality just now. I think that's so funny. But yeah. I want to get into getting fired from Chick-fil-A. LOL. That was funny. That was funniness though. I remember, like, it was someday I went up there and I was talking to one of my ex-coworkers, and she said, yeah, I didn't know you got fired. They said that you was running out here crying and screaming. Who told you that? Because I think I know who told you that. Because one thing I didn't do was going out screaming and crying. I walked out from the back, put in my numbers. First I was like, Emily, do I clock out? And I clocked out. And I left out and I started crying when I left out. I never, like, it was probably like some tears shedding when I was walking out from the back. But I didn't start screaming and crying. I didn't start screaming, but I didn't start crying until I really went outside. And I started getting comfort from Caitlin, Abriel, and George. And, like, they were just, like, so, like, disappointed in, like, the establishment. Because it was like, how the fuck does Kyra get fired? And, like, I agree. Like, how the fuck do I get fired? Like, of all people. Like, that doesn't, like, I don't know. It still doesn't make sense. But I'm going to be so for real with you. It's above me now. It's above me now because I know I'm better than that. And, like, I'm okay. Like, I wasn't okay for a while about it, though, because I really did like working there. Like, I love the environment. I love the people that I work with, like, my actual coworkers. What if I do come back to Chick-fil-A? Like, I have a lot of, I think about that a lot. Like, what if I ever do come back to Chick-fil-A? Obviously, I would not go back to that Chick-fil-A, but I have been thinking about coming back to Chick-fil-A. I just don't know what Chick-fil-A. Or I might go and dabble into retail work. I don't know. Because I don't want to say I don't think I'm cut out for the fast food industry. I don't think anyone is cut out for the fast food industry because people who have never worked a day in their lives for real, like at an actual work environment that's like extremely toxic, I don't think people understand the things that you go through. Like it's a lot. Like it's working in fast, like not even working in fast food, just working period is emotionally draining, and you go through a lot in these spaces. I don't want to be famous. Like that's like I really do not want to be famous, but I want to make money from the stuff that I like doing. Like I like writing, so I want to make money from writing. So my blog that I pay for, LOL, I have yet to start getting paid from it, but hopefully by this year I start getting get my coins from AdSense from my blog. But I have to get the views and engagements first, so I have to work on that. And then I also have to work on writing more because oh my gosh, being a writer is stressful as fuck. Like like it's so stressful. Like you never know what day is gonna be your day for when you start writing like just straight gold. Like you just write four pages of straight gold, and then you get to that last word, that last sentence that you think you can get in, and you're just done. And you're like, where was that go? Where is my go-getter attitude? Like I was just eating this up. Like what just happened? What just happened? And you go stuff like that a lot with writing though, and it's kind of scary because you want those days where you can just finish everything that you need to do. And then it's also scary for like people who are actual authors and like have to finish stuff by an actual date. Like that's so terrifying because you never know when you're gonna have your day for when you can actually just sit there and just write and like be okay with writing. Because writing is not hard or anything. It's just when you have writer's block, it's hard to come back from writer's block sometimes because you truly have to step away from what you're doing. Because when you get writer's block, like anytime like you just write anything, like you're like, no, like you're gonna keep backspacing it and everything, and it's just not gonna make sense to you. So you literally have to step away from your writing. And I don't like that because I truly love writing. And I never experienced writer's block until I became grown. Until now in my years of being a grown person. Disgusting. Like like I still can't believe that I am an adult. Like Kyra is an adult. Like that's so beyond to me. Like I'm 21 years old. I turned 22 December 13th. That sounds weird and it sounds wrong because why, of all people? Me? I am barely an adult, y'all. Like listen. I'm barely an adult. And I'm turning 22 this year. Does that sound right? But I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to it. Adulting is just really scary, especially since I am unemployed at the moment. And I guess I don't have a problem with saying it because I know, like, whenever I will go up to my old job and, like, people will be like, so, Kyra, where do you work now? And I never answer the question because I just saw it as being messy. Like, I don't know. When I, like the people that I worked with, like, they were, we were all invested into, like, one another and what we were doing and whatnot. But I no longer work in this establishment, and there are certain people who were messy about, my employment there. So for me to get fired, and that was a big mess in itself because, yeah, for me to go up there and, like, people asking me what do I do now, it sounds kind of messy. And it sounds like later on working and that person, yeah, you'll be like, so yeah, I heard Kyra, like, oh, and like, I'm good, love. I'm good because, like, You don't need to bring my name up. I'm just saying, like, no one needs to bring my name up in conversation. Like, that's it, period. Anyways, done talking about that. But, oh, also, okay, so I'm, like, really excited because 𝘵𝘩𝘪𝘴, do y'all know? Bro, y'all need to watch 𝘵𝘩𝘪𝘴. 𝘵𝘩𝘪𝘴 is, like, a wonderful show. It's just like Grease, because they're both musical shows. And oh my gosh, I love musical shows. Hairspray was never like a series. It was just a movie. I love Hairspray. When 𝘵𝘩𝘪𝘴 was the first one that I watched when it was a TV series, and it was so stinking good. Keegan from Key and Peele. I think his name is Keegan Michael Key. He's in it, and then Cecily Strong from Saturday Night Live. She's in 𝘵𝘩𝘪𝘴 also, and oh my gosh, they're just so funny. And like, I don't know, like, I would have never like thought to pair the two, and I just love how they feed off of each other's, like, you know, their energy and stuff. And like, it's just nice seeing them bounce off one another, and like, they're from two different settings. Like, Keegan is biracial, and Jordan Peele, they're both biracial. So that was like a common thing, like, where they just talked about being black on the show. I don't know, like, a lot of days I really think about coming back to the workforce because it's just so much I want to accomplish. Like, I don't want to be living with my parents when I'm 24. Like there's no shame in living with your parents. No, I think mine is more of an ego thing, and like, you know, setting goals for myself. Like, I like being independent. Like, I don't like depending on other people doing it. Like, I like just doing it. Like, cause me, I'm gonna do that shit. Like if you're gonna depend on me, you can depend. I'm a dependable ass person, and I get it honestly because I don't have dependable people in my life for real. And just because I don't have dependable people in my life does not mean that I have terrible people in my life. Maybe 2 people, you know, but everybody has their own shit. Like, everybody goes through their own stuff. So I can't call anyone terrible. I can't talk about anyone because we all have our shit that we go through. Like, life is hard as fuck. Like, this life shit is no fucking joke. Okay? Life is hard. Especially approaching your 20s and becoming an adult. Life is so hard. Like, and this is my first year I have to pay taxes. I don't even know how to pay taxes yet. My mom has yet to, you know, do the taxes or whatever. Because she does my taxes. My mom is doing my taxes. This is my first every year doing taxes. Oh, did I also tell you guys that I graduated high school at 19? Yeah, I almost said 20. But I graduated high school at 19 because I got held back in the 6th grade. And I want to say that, like, kind of helped me shape who I am by getting held back. I don't know. Like, I don't regret it because if I didn't get held back, I would have been with my original class. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really care for that class whatsoever. Like, I truly felt like an outsider. Like, well, I don't want to say I just felt like an outsider in that class because I feel like an outsider anywhere and everywhere I go. Like, yeah, I get along with everybody, you know. LOL, because, like, it's really weird. Like, I get along with everybody. Everybody be in my face. Everybody talks to me. You know, I can go out. I can be, like, in some random place, right? Mind my business. Kyra? And I'd be like, hey, girl, how are you? Like, I don't want to say I be fake. I don't want to say I be fake, but I honestly, like, y'all, like, my cousin, her birthday paint and sip, let's say like that. Her birthday paint and sip was, like, Saturday. And I was the first one to get there. I was the first one to get there, right? And her mom came. Her mom is my cousin. Makes her my cousin. So she's my second cousin. But Cause like it's so funny. Okay, anyways, let me okay. So, I meet with her mom. We make sure to find out where we're supposed to go for the painting sip. We went upstairs. Them stairs is no fucking joke. I need to get back in the gym. Bro, hold on. Let me finish on my story. So I walk up the stairs. I go to the room, and it's this girl I went to school with. And a lot of people that I went to school with has either bullied me or were actually decent human beings. But for the most part, I was mostly bullied throughout my childhood. I don't know, because I wouldn't say I was bullied in high school. I was bullied by my friend's cousin, but I don't know, I didn't pay her that much mind. She was weird in my opinion. She might still be weird to me, but I haven't seen her since then, so I don't care. But she was like, do I know you? And I was like, I literally said her name in my head. I said, this is so and so. And I was like, yeah, we're not finna talk to her because she bullied me in elementary. I used to go to, anyways, she bullied me in elementary. This is when I went to the JPS school, McLeod. And she was just like, you look so different. And she's like, you look good, girl. And I was like, thank you. I was being my, unique and funny self. But bro, I'm not finna sit here and talk in your face. Like we're friends. No, I would never do that. We're not friends. You bullied me in high school, bro. So yeah. No. But I just thought that was really funny. That in itself was just wow. That was crazy. I was really shocked. She really just you look good, girl. Yeah, I didn't bully you our fourth grade year. In fourth grade, did not bully you in Miss Bird's class. Oh, okay. I remember her name. Whoa, that's crazy. Miss Bird. I think it was Miss McBird, Miss McBride. It was something. I think it was Miss Bird though. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that was an interesting time in my life when I went to a JPS school. I only went to a JPS school for 2 years. I was 4th grade and 5th grade, and then I came to Richland. I love Richland. I love Richland, okay? I love Richland before it even became black, because why after I leave, Richland becomes black? Bro, that shit, that was crazy, because I came back in contact with my old school, my old school friend, Mosey, because I was about to say my other friend, because my first original friend that I made was Maru Kirkland. And Claire, I actually follow Claire now on Instagram, but we've never talked or anything. But I would love to try and become friends with her again, because that was my homegirl. LOL, that was gang. That was my friend for real when we was in elementary. But I don't know, nobody compares to fucking Maru, because Maru, that was my first ever best friend. I was at listen, I was at her house taking naps with her. I would be out with her family, her mom and them, and they take these periodically naps and stuff. And I don't know, I really would say that her mom was more like a hippie and whatnot, but they was some cool ass white folks. That was really cool. Sion, her little sister, that was gang for real. Bro, but I was taking naps with them. We'll be at the park, and say one of them start crying or something, or they're having a small little tantrum. She'd be like, I think it's time we go back home and we take a nap. And I was with them taking that nap. Okay. But I don't know, I've been just reminiscing about life and just wondering if this wasn't done, where I would be and stuff like that. But I don't don't want to think like that anymore. Whoa, that's so weird. The time on my car says 106, but the time right now is 101. Like, that's really weird. I got a milkshake from Sonic. And then, oh, guys. A little ASMR. I'm so sorry for y'all. LOL. But I got that new little lemonade from Wendy's. It's kind of good. It's kind of not. I feel like this episode will be like 30 minutes. And like my other episodes after this are gonna be like hour long episodes. Like, I don't know. I just think about the content that I'm finna start making for YouTube, and like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I really am, because that Valentine's video, like, editing takes me a while, because I'm not where I want to be, because I'm real with you. I like, making videos, but like, I rather, be behind the camera. Sorry. Be behind the camera producing something, like producing my own TV show, producing my own web series is what I really want to do. And I just know it's going to take me some time to get there, so it's okay. That's why I was working at Chick-fil-A. That's why it's like another reason, like, I had, like, a job, right? So I could finance my career. And I kind of had to step away from it, like, because I've been planning my web series since my senior year in high school. And it was supposed to go off without a hitch. I don't think I said it right. It was supposed to, boom, become this thing my senior year in high school. I had the cast planned out and everything. But, like always, I let someone get in my head. And I didn't do it. Oh, I just almost shed a tear. Okay, that was scary. But I let someone get in my head about the show, about the web series. But like, also when I think about it, I was doing a lot at the time. I had choir and I had rehearsals for our school musical. Even though, I don't know, like, I'm still kind of annoyed by that, because we didn't do anything. Like, I was a background character, and you're making me come to rehearsals, and we're not doing anything. But it's okay. It built character for me, so I'm not complaining. Okay, I promise you, I'm not. But I did have a lot going on, and that only left. Let's see, that was March. January, February, March, April. Okay, April. So it left April and May, and everybody is probably gonna go on trips during May. So like, it really just left the month of April, and we've never did blocking. We never did a run through script, a run through, like, the little sit down at the table where y'all just read the script. No act, like, you do kind of acts, but like, not your full blown acting, like running and shit, and like, screaming and blah blah blah. I mean, scream if you want to, if it's in the script, I guess. But yeah, I've been recording for 32 minutes now, and I think I'm gonna stop. But I do want to, I don't know. Thank you guys for coming on this little journey with me, like, while I'm in the car, just talking to you while it's raining. Mad, LOL, because that's all it does in Mississippi, just rain. I know California, they're in that little drought, right? They would love this rain that we're having right now, and I just know that. But brother don't want to listen to us, Girl, they would have landslides everywhere if they had all the rain that we get. Jesus. But thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Those of you who did tune in, or those of you that's coming back later to tune in, or those of you who was bored and just want to be a video to play in the background. So yeah, Also, I'm taking I'm sorry, because I'm still talking and I'm kind of rambling, honestly, but I'm taking a break from social media. So, like, a lot of my videos aren't going to get the promo that they need to get because I'm taking a break from social media. But, like I'm taking a break from social media, but not really. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I'm not on Instagram right now. I'm not. And I'm barely on Snapchat. I'm barely on Twitter. Like, if I go on Twitter, like, I go on there, like a few things, get back off. And, like, mainly I've just been on YouTube watching videos and stuff. And, like, really, like, I'm in my niche of, like, trying to get my blog, you know, to where it needs to be. So, like, the only, like, social media that I really just, like, entertain or I post is Tumblr. And you can follow me on Tumblr at 𝘩𝘩𝘪𝘴. And you can also follow my TikTok at 𝘩𝘪𝘴 and my Instagram, Jordan Lee with 2 R's. Let's see, what else social media? Oh, and my Twitter, Alili is dead. That's LELEISDEAD. And my Snapchat, Georgia World, that is JORJORWURLD. And I think that's it. This was really fun. You know, I don't want to hold you guys up. So I guess I guess I'll just have to see you in the next episode. So bye, besties.